Hello, this is Christian. I'm conductor at Exequor Studios, and welcome to part 2 of our series of video tutorials on board game design and CodeMonkeys. Let's get started. This is part 2, and it deals with asset production. Now, having a good graphic asset production pipeline is, in the video game industry at least, a very commonplace. You must have that in order not to lose your mind when you make a video game. But some of these board games are getting rather complex with lots of cards and iconographies and all of that. And this, the concept of having a good asset production pipeline can really speed up development. And this, like many other things, required a competent code monkey. Today's example comes from Heroes of Zulula, the card game. Now, Heroes of Zulula is a game that I've made, a video game that I've made on the Android platform, and it's available right now. The card game is not, so what you're seeing right now is kind of a sneak peek into things to come. The Heroes of Zulula card game, like all the other card games that I've made, use an automated asset pipeline. So let's get into it. So right here you got like a 16 cards matrix. You got actually more than that. If you scroll down, you got a bunch of cards. Oh, some of them have not properly updated the icons, but they're all there. So these are the cards. They're made up of, let's bring one up front. Let's bring the Cyclop Grunty at the forefront. If you look at the card, it has elements. It has a background. It has an icon of the face, the name, the race, the class. All of these are little icons that basically need to be put together. Now, on a typical artist-only, if you will, asset pipeline, all these cards will be in Photoshop, and they will be more or less assembled. All the little hearts will be on separate layers in case they need to be moved around or edited. There will be instances. But then what happens if all of a sudden you want your hearts to be blue squares instead of pink hearts? Where do you go? What do you do? So typically an artist will say, well, I have like at best 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 instances of hearts to turn into blue boxes, and then I need to resave all those cards one by one with the appropriate number of hearts. Now, through scripting, we can speed that up a great deal. This is my card. This is it's got all the elements separated into different layers. I'm using GIMP, by the way, so Photoshop people should see something similar. All the elements are there, so we can make the modifications from this spot right here. What I do is we'll find the heart, which is right there, and we'll say, let's turn this into an obviously broken blue box thing. Oh, sorry. There you go. Well, not a blue box. Let's make it a blue heart. There you go. Now, how's that for artsy fartsy? You got your blue heart. How awesome is that? So I'm going to use a small script that I've created called Save Dotted Layers. This script, I'll make it available eventually as open source. I just need to clean it up. So what this does is it creates different source files from different layers depending on how they are named. And this is important because then these individual files are used to rebuild the cards. So if I go in my script folder, there is a script called prod cards. Let's launch it and see. Right now it's showing me a bit of the data on it. and then it starts to work. It's taking all the different elements, and it's basing itself on data file, which is the same data file that I would use for automated testing. It starts to produce the cards. Now if we go back to the out layer, if you can see right away, ta-da! All the hearts are crappy looking blue, which is exactly what you want. Big close up here. Oh, sorry. Big close up here of the Cyclop. And there you go. He has all those crappy little hearts. So you can see the amount of time that you can save by basically just having placeholder graphics, doing all your logics through scripting, and then your artist can basically make all these adjustments, and then you can produce, make production runs of your cards. And by using the same data file as you used in automated testing, then you can be sure that whatever adjustments you make through automated testing will be reflected in the cards automatically. There's no chance that you will forget to update, let's say, the land octopus or the storm giant, because you didn't remember that you actually changed the number of hearts he had or the powers that he had. So by automating it, you get something that's much more error proof and a lot quicker. So as you can see, having a CodeMonkey on board can really, really optimize your development cycle. And in this case, in the case of asset production, it can create a much more agile, basically design team, where all of a sudden changing little elements of your game turns into a much smaller workload for the entire team, and hopefully you can then focus on actual game design and put the effort in to make the game as fun as possible, rather than spending all this time making all these manual updates. So thanks for watching. I hope you learned a thing or two. Don't worry, the how episodes are coming, where I will get more into really how this is done. In the meantime, you're more than welcome to comment and like and share, and maybe we can teach each other a thing or two. So thanks for watching. This is Christian from Execore Studio. Have a great day.